Okay, this is Led Zamplet. We're doing take 2 over here because apparently I never changed over my cover screen. Luckily, I didn't get too far into the game. So, anyways, typical rookie mistakes here. New to YouTube. A little bit more used to streaming on Facebook Live. I also use XSplit Broadcaster, which is, I don't know, seems to have a little bit more of a dated interface when trying to do this stuff. But hey, look, I'm not a millennial, I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up playing Harpoon. I grew up playing Harpoon, grew up playing Their Finest Hour, Secret Weapons of Luftwaffe. You know, I'm kind of old school when it comes to gaming. And that's, the way I do game reviews is, I don't know, they're not reviews. I'm just playing, I'm having a good time. If you see me having a good time and you think you can have a good time playing these games, that's all that fucking matters. So, anyways, last go around of this, flunked out on actually getting my stream up and running, and I can't wait for my son to grow a little bit older to where he can help me stream my games here. This technology exceeds my ability to deal with it. Anyways, so in the last episode, to reiterate again, I've lost the USS Hornet. She got 2 fish slammed into her aft bow. And so we're going to go with loading up in the game. Let's make sure I got the right game loaded up. Alright, I got the right game loaded up. Alright, so if you see here, and hang on, if you bear with me, I need to make sure I got my YouTube up and running here. Alright, here we go. So, I lost my carrier here, Task Force 9. Japanese sub slammed 2 torpedoes into her. 2 torpedoes lost the USS Hornet in the midst of a major operation to take George Island, which, as you can see, I am only 1 hour away from taking. Now imagine the panic if you were in that fleet of, hey, we got 1 hour before D-Day here, and we hit the beaches of New George Island, and then we hear that the USS Hornet just had 2 torpedoes slammed into her and sunk. Alright? Your air cover. One of only 2 carriers actually in this theater. You know what I would do? I wouldn't fucking tell them. I would tell them we haven't lost anything. Radio blackout. I want you boys to hit the beaches. We'll tell you the bad news after you get there. Alright? So, anywho, we've got an encounter between our surface action group, consisting of 3 heavy cruisers, 3 destroyers against 2 light cruisers operating in the slot. Meanwhile, I have the USS Alabama's battle group, Roll Tide. I will say it, even though I'm technically partial to Auburn. I may use these guys to bombard Guadalcanal, but for now I'm going to keep them in reserve. They may dive up into the slot and wreck any enemy fleet coming down the slot. Right now, worst comes to worst, we got a level 1 airfield here. If it goes up to level 2, in which case the enemy at that point will be able to launch dive bomber strikes from Guadalcanal, I'm going to bombard the hell out of that island. So we're going to keep her there. I mean, if I look, and this is where I wish the game really had these plotting tools, we can see it's 7 in the morning, right? If I need to bombard this fleet, I need to take the option to bombard. That is 4 hours away. So, I've got the option to hit them at nighttime. In the meantime, throughout the day, I could probably, let's take a look. So if this Japanese fleet is moving down the slot, and I'm moving down the slot, I've got 1.5 hours before I'm over here north of the Russell Islands. So this surface action group here too is going to stay here, exercise the option to either bombard Guadalcanal or reinforce the first surface action group as it engages these two light cruisers. In the meantime, with great sadness, the USS Henley and the Jarvis must return to port. They've lost the USS Hornet. You know, it is damning that I lost it in this game to a Japanese submarine. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at losses. You can see here we've lost a Gato-class submarine, we've lost Type C-30 Merchant, and we've lost USS Hornet, which was 20,000 tons? Is that all the Yorktown weighed? That's an empty weight. Surely Yorktown wasn't 20,000 tons. So that must be an empty weight. Even then, it seems a little bit light for Yorktown. But anyways, what do I know? Enemy losses have consisted of far, far, far greater. And I mean, if we take a look at what the blows I've dealt with the enemy. Numerous light cruisers, numerous heavy cruisers, numerous merchant ships. So, you know, I'm not too disheartened by the loss of the Hornet, but her loss is definitely going to be felt. So, anywho, let's jump into this engagement. Surface action group going into action against Japanese light cruiser forces operating northwest of Russell Island, northeast of the landing zone, which is going to be occurring about right here. So we need to defeat these Japanese forces in order for us to land our Marines, take South George Island, build that up, dominate the slot, cut off Guadalcanal, and win this goddamn war. So, let's get going. Okay, we cannot zoom because, you know, one thing that's killing me is I do not have aerial observation. Shit, I did not launch aerial observers. Because now the enemy has us under aerial observation. And they're going to start shelling us. There. Enemy shells already landing. The thing that kills me about this game is I gotta manually do that work. I gotta manually deploy these Kingfisher aerial observers. Now, hopefully that's something that gets fixed in this game, right? You know. I love this game, but apparently I won't stop bitching about it if it's odd design choices driving me nuts. So we've got that plane under fire. There it goes, going down. Great job. Now, we still have a Japanese fleet around here, so let's take a look around here. We're under gunfire, and I have no idea where these Japanese ships are because I have no Kingfishers there. This is a killer. Here's the other thing you cannot do in this game. You cannot deploy smoke screens. If I was under fire, my fleet, and I didn't know where the hell those shells were coming from. And to be honest, I should be able to have flash spotting. But if I could not observe where these shots were coming from, I would be dropping all kinds of smoke at this distance. But right now, the USS Gansevoort can now leave the battle, thank God. Because they were under fire and not under aerial observation. So let's put some aircraft in there. Okay, I got one ship in the air. Excuse me, one observer in the air. Let's continue to interdict this light cruiser fleet. These boys are almost into where they need to be. Supply ships are returning. I lost a lot of points when I lost the Hornet. I lost a lot of game points when I lost the Hornet. Cost 90 command points for the Hornet. I don't know how much it cost me to lose it, but... Okay, Chester's ready to launch aircraft. But let's have Tuscaloosa launch a plane. We've lost contact with the Japanese fleet. We're gonna take this to 60. Got aerial observers spotted. There it is. We got sight of an enemy fleet. Let us engage. Now I got Kingfishers in the air. So let's begin this battle. Holy crap, pause. Well, look at that. Well, that's bizarre. Well, isn't this awkward? Japanese fleet just pops up less than a mile off my starboard bow. I don't know how that happens. We'll just write it off to fog, but in the meantime, let's see what we're dealing with, because this looks like it's going to be an ugly battle. We got 2 enemy heavy cruisers. I don't know, that's a bug in the game. I don't know how to account for them showing up on my starboard bow like this. But I wish for you to target these heavy cruisers. This is going to be an ugly battle. I don't like how it started. This is going to be pretty brutal. I wish for you to target I can't identify her right now. Alright, go ahead and work up that firing solution. USS Tuscaloosa, I wish for you to target enemy cruiser. Open fire. Secondaries. Open fire. USS New Orleans, I wish for you to target enemy cruiser. Open fire. Secondaries. Open fire. And this is actually Tuscaloosa. I wish for you. It's a Chester. USS Chester, I wish for you to target enemy vessel. Open fire, secondaries, open fire. USS Gwen, wish for you, target enemy heavy cruiser, open fire. Gansevoort, wish for you, go ahead and target the lead destroyer, open fire. And I wish for you to navigate across the enemy bow, accelerate to 37 knots. Somehow I got thrown into a knife fight. Here's what I need to concern myself with. It's a bug that this game dropped me less than a kilometer away from the enemy. I can't do anything about that. So what I'm going to have to do is cut across the enemy's bow by accelerating, concentrating fire on the 2 enemy heavy cruisers. Probably should be concentrating fire on the destroyers, but I'm more concerned about the guns and the torpedoes. My fleet's accelerating to as fast as they can. 37 knots is what the Gansevoort can pull. It's going to pull across the enemy bow here. As you can see here. So let's go ahead and get this going. See what the hell happens. We're opening fire. I want to keep an eye out for these Japanese destroyers firing their torpedoes. Japanese destroyers are peeling away. Japanese aerial observer aircraft are currently engaged with our observer aircraft. The enemy is turning hard to starboard. Okay, we've already got one ship heavily damaged here. Holy smokes, Conway is in bad shape. She's been the focus of some concentrated gunfire and has left her adrift. So I'm losing a destroyer here in this engagement already. What I wish for her to do is to fire her main torpedo spread 4 degrees fire. The torpedo magazines are inoperable. Alright, so Conway's in bad shape. Can we go ahead and launch a spread? Launch a 6 degree spread, fire. Fire. Too far, 4,000 yards, fire. Apparently I just can't. New Orleans is out of ammunition, pause. Holy smokes. Am I low on ammo? What's going on here? Ammunition is good. No, we're good. They're still firing. Fire. What the hell's wrong with my guns? Why are you ceasing fire? We'll use HE then. It says I don't have any AP shells. Shit! I just took a hit. Enemy torpedoes! Oh my god, what the hell? Slow down. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my god, I got slammed by one fish. Why does it say that Chester and the New Orleans doesn't have ammunition? I've been distracted by this and now I got slammed by torpedoes because of it. Well then use HE ammunition, open fire. Why has the New Orleans ceased fire? Cease fire, open fire. Alright, I'm taking a lot of damage here. My fleet is not doing very good right now. Ships. I wish for you to... I'm not ready to withdraw from this engagement. I think I can handle these losses. I wish for you to turn hard to port. Continue. Keep pressure on the enemy. I got 3 ships burning now. Keep it up. Why are you not firing? Okay, you are firing. What about you? Why are you not firing? Because you are in bad shape. You got fires all over yourself. Okay. So, the USS Conway is going down. I've lost a destroyer, clearly. I wish for the rest of the fleet to continue forming up line ahead. Alternate target is the Furataka, USS New Orleans. How you doing? You're not in good shape. She's got major flooding. Wish for you to keep your fire up on the Furataka. Why are you not firing? She's not firing. Is that because she doesn't have bearing on her guns? Well, I'll give her bearing on her guns. There you go. Okay, is that my problem? I don't have bearings on guns. Alright, well, I wish to form a new battle group. Form up, line ahead, this battle group. New Orleans, continue your fire on enemy heavy cruiser. Okay, the Japanese fleet is retiring. They're getting the heck out of here. Gansevoort, continue your pursuit to the southwest. Keep fire up on target number 1. Yeah. Target number 4. I wish for you to cease fire on target 3. Open fire on target number 4. USS Chester. Keep your fire up on the enemy. Do not cease your fire. USS Tuscaloosa is in bad shape, but so far as I could tell, you've got the right guy in mind to fire. USS Tuscaloosa. Targeting ship number 3, Furataka. That's good. Conway, bad shape. We're losing the Conway. She's flooding all over the place. She's critical damage everywhere. So, they're abandoning ship. I lost a destroyer in this exchange. Japanese fleet's burning pretty good, but I got 2 cruisers that are kind of in bad shape here. This battle's gotten all cattywampus right now because my fleet was meant to curl around the enemy teeth. The enemy is retiring. New Orleans is badly out of line. She's got problems with her propellers. How are these Japanese ships doing? He's burning in water pretty good. Furataka is sinking. Very good. Wish for you to now target cruiser number 3. Open fire. I wish for you. Target cruiser number 3. Open fire. USS Chester. Wish for you. Target cruiser number 3. Open fire. Tuscaloosa. Target cruiser number 3. Open fire. Conway. She's in bad shape all around. Wish for you. Target cruiser number 3. Open fire. Got 1 Japanese heavy cruiser going down. This one is trying to run. Man, these guns are pointing all over the damn place. He's pointing that way, he's pointing that way, he's pointing that way. So I did have one heavy cruiser with slam with a torpedo, and obviously the USS Conway is in bad shape. She's actually sinking right now. So we got some damage to one of my cruisers here. Well, my ships appear to be in halfway decent shape, but the New Orleans and Tuscaloosa are falling behind. They're doing what they can. That was the Tuscaloosa. She is got a fire going on, trying to get that cleaned up. Come on, let's finish them off. Let's see if we can do that. Let's go ahead and get our retreat timer going. Let's get my Kingfisher back in action again. Why are you not firing? I wish for you to open fire. Who else is not firing? Well, son of a gun, you're not firing either, dude. The hell? Why is no one firing? I don't understand that, but we'll deal with it. Alright, there's my fleet, pounding them. Japanese fleet, less than 2 kilometers away. Fire your torpedoes. Wish for you to attack the enemy and fire your torpedoes. Why can't you fire your torpedoes? Well, I can't figure out why I can't fire my torpedoes. Anyways, these destroyers are causing a grave concern for me because now I gotta watch out for friggin' torpedoes. Okay. I wish for you to redirect your gun directors at these ships. So I have to clear the gun directors to open fire at these enemy destroyers. And then I gotta watch out for torpedoes. Looks like a Minakaze class destroyer. Classified Minakaze class destroyer. Classified as a Akatsuki class destroyer. The only reason I can identify these ships is because I'm playing World of Warships. I wish to engage these transports now. So, target ship number 5. Shift your gun director to number 5. Akatsuki is sinking. Open fire. I wish for you to target Akatsuki. Open fire. Secondaries, main guns. Open fire. So thus far we've sunk 1 Japanese heavy cruiser, 1 Japanese destroyer. This Japanese cruiser is still dead in the water. He's still taking fire from 2 of my heavy cruisers, New Orleans and Chester. Gun directors. Clear your target. Target number 3. Open fire. Clear alternate director. Target number 3. Open fire. So this is where you can actually split your fire direction between two targets and switch rapidly between both. Alright, Gansevoort, can you target, clear your gun director, target number 6, which is several transports that are line abreast. Prepare to open fire. Torpedoes. I don't know why my torpedoes have not been firing, but I'm going to give them a damn 10% spread and see if I can hit. Clear your gun director, target number 8. Target number 8, prepare to open fire torpedoes. 10% spread, full spread, 5 torpedoes. Can you do that? Can you fucking do that for me? A 54% chance solution, open fire. I have 0 torpedoes. Where's all my torpedoes? Did I use them all? Ah, I have no torpedoes. Damn it. Alright. Well, just pound them to death with your guns. Can we accelerate this business? The enemy is like, I can't believe this heavy cruiser is still floating. Got shells falling all over it. Okay, enemy cruiser. Someone is sinking. I don't know who's sinking. Okay, that other destroyer is sinking. Gansevoort's firing at number 8. You were firing at number 3. You were firing at number 3. We're going to wipe this Japanese fleet off the face of the earth. When have you got torpedoes? You're out of torpedoes as well. about secondaries. Keep those secondaries firing. Wipe out that heavy cruiser. Gun directors. Clear. Target number 6. Target number 5. Open fire on target 5. HE shells. When? Clear your gun directors. Target vessel number 6. Open fire HE. How are you missing? Wipe them from the face of the earth. Kill them, all of them. Using HE shells now to pound the enemy fleet into oblivion. It's USS Chester in action. I can't believe they're missing this. Give me a break, guys. Come on, there we go. There's a good hit. Finish him off. So what this does is eliminate a Japanese support group that appears to be moving towards Guadalcanal. That's 2 enemy transport groups that we've intercepted. For the loss of the Hornet, that is a grievous loss, but I think I can manage it after smashing as much Japanese transports as I have. So wish I could accelerate this, because all I'm doing right now is just finishing up the Japanese at close quarter range. That heavy cruiser is still in action. Both gun directors are now on it. Okay. We got one ship that is sinking. He has no target. I wish for you to target him. Open fire with the HE shell. My 8-inch guns are currently out of ammo. Got 99 rounds. My fleet needs to retire. I do not have the ammunition to engage in further fleet action after this. Magazine stocks are empty. All my magazine stocks are empty. This is where underway replenishment will come in. Alright, so let's go ahead. I can no longer damage this fleet. We've sunk 2 Japanese destroyers. Critical damage to 1 cruiser. Sunk another cruiser. Alright, very good. Let's get the hell out of here, boys. You need to fall back. We have no more ammunition. We're going to make a wide berth around Guadalcanal. Head back home. And replenish. In the meantime, we're going to let, well, I don't know. Let's go in here and see if we can interdict that Japanese transport group moving down the channel. And Phoenix, how about you send up a Kingfisher of your own and scout that channel out. You're headed home. You head this way. You are just about to your target. Alright, so we're gonna... we gotta move this real slow here. Maybe not. Okay, enemy flight spotted. We're gonna ignore that. Meantime, our invasion force has reached North Georgia Island, so we are now going to unload all of our forces. New Georgia is now under our control, and we are now retiring back to Vanuatu, or New Hebrides, or whatever you call it. Okay, we now have a potential surface action. 2 light cruisers, 2 destroyers. We are moving to intercept. We are currently under air observation. That's a concern. I wish for this Kingfisher to continue to scout out this channel until we encounter the enemy. Oh shit, we got Japanese aircraft. It's level 1, let's hope they're zeros. Okay, what's been spotted is Japanese fighter planes. Oh, we got a Japanese fleet sighted too. USS Jenkins, I wish for you to move in that direction, target them. They are currently 30,000 yards. Interesting. Okay. We got 270 seconds to retreat. I'm going to go ahead and retreat the fleet and see if we can get in a better position. At 30,000 yards, this is going to be basically stomping the enemy fleet, and it's going to take me an hour and a half to get through the battle. So what I want to be able to do is put myself in a better position for no better reason than to get the video moving along. Because again, this game, in its current state, it can be pretty laborious. There's a lot of what you see right now until you can get to the nitty-gritty action. But in the meantime, this Kingfisher, there it is, Japanese fleet sighted. 2 Nagata-class cruisers, 2 destroyers, taking evasive action already. Meantime, we're under aerial observation. And it's interesting, the Japanese fleet started taking evasive action as soon as their aircraft seemed to have spotted me. Yeah, Japanese fleet's turning to avoid me somehow. They are making a turn to the north. Not quickly. I mean, they're only moving 18 knots. It's not the most brisk pace, but they're definitely making a turn for the north to avoid my fleet. Got another minute and a half. Question is, can the South Dakota open up? I don't think the Alabama could open up with 30,000 yards. Or is she? Is she about to open up at 30,000 yards? Well, it's 28,000 yards. Holy shit, she can fire at 30,000 yards. Watch how long it takes for these shells to land. They're gonna land somewhere out there or something crazy like that. Fleet's turning back to the south. I don't know where those shells are gonna land. They should be landing by now. What, 30-second flight time? Oh, there they are. Not too bad, not too bad. That Kingfisher is helping you, right? Oh, god damn it. Oh, I could leave. Thank God. Alright, here we go. That's what I want to hit. I want to hit those 5 merchantmen. Set a course directly to interdict those merchantmen. That is currently 1 hour, 2 hours to interdict those ships. I wish for you to keep observation on enemy merchant ships. I want to have plenty of Kingfishers in the air on this. You're retiring, you're retiring. We got a regiment of Marines on New George Island. Operation Wildcat is a success. And you're almost to port. We got 66 points. Okay. Man, I lost a lot of command points. Alright, Port Moresby. Let's go ahead and fly a recon flight from Port Moresby. Keep your course going. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and Kingfisher, we're going to ignore that. I want my surface action fleet to engage this merchant fleet just as soon as possible. We're going to ignore that. Alright, I think we can get into this battle now. So I got plenty of Kingfishers. We're going to deploy them to the north. We also got enemy fixed-wing aircraft. Here's enemy float planes. There's the enemy fleet. What is this? Japanese light cruisers, two Japanese light cruisers, 2 Japanese destroyers. The other thing is that I believe there's a merchant fleet or Japanese transports off here to the northwest. Currently, the range is 37,000 yards. I do not want the USS Alabama to expend ammunition at that range. Cannot accelerate. Let's go ahead and retreat from this engagement. Oh, and we can leave right now. Okay, fair enough. Let's get closer. So the enemy fleet was spotted northwest of Russell Islands. What I want to hit are these 5 merchant ships. So let's go ahead and accelerate. Get in the world, and we should be pretty close. It's now evening, isn't it? It is. No, it's 9:43 in the morning. So where the hell are these ships? Japanese fleet sighted. There we go. What we got here? Pause. Wish for you to target enemy ship. Open fire. USS Alabama. Target enemy heavy cruiser. Open fire. Open fire. USS Phoenix. Target enemy heavy cruiser. Open fire. Open fire. USS Honolulu, target enemy cruiser. Open fire. Open fire. USS Nicholas, wish for you, target vessel number 2. No, vessel number 3 is good enough. Open fire. Alright, we're already engaged in a brisk engagement with Japanese fleet. I don't want to lose that Kingfisher. He's under... Well, he's okay. But I'm about to lose another... I'm going to lose one of my Kingfishers. Alright, we're currently bombarding Japanese merchant fleet escorted by 1 heavy cruiser. And I wish for USS Jenkins to continue north-northwest. Alright, the Alabama is in action against this dude. She should be able to finish him off. She's got 80% targeting on that ship. Yeah, she's about to get sunk. She's getting nailed. Still firing though. The Furitaka is still firing. Those are 16-inch guns, and they all missed. Alright, Furitaka is sunk. Let's finish off these Japanese ships. USS Alabama with 114 rounds. I wish for you. Clear your gun directors. Target vessel number 5 and vessel number 6. Open fire. Open fire. USS Jenkins. I wish for you. Target Kamagiwa Maru. Open fire. USS Phoenix, a wish for you. Target vessel number 3. HE rounds. Open fire. Open fire. Honolulu, wish for you. Target number 4. Open fire. Open fire. USS Nicholas, a wish for you. Target number 4. Open fire. Alright, we should be able to set these suckers on fire pretty soon, right? I want to ruin this Japanese fleet moving into Guadalcanal. What kind of firing's that? They're right in front of you, boys. Come on. Got a couple of them burning. While my fleet pounds away, stand by. I'm going to use the little boys' room. Be right back. Alright, so we still haven't sunk a damn merchant ship. How much ammunition am I spending here? Unbelievable. I have to expend this much damn ammunition to destroy a handful of merchant ships. I'm not happy with that. Go ahead and retreat out. I don't have all night long for this. We'll go ahead and let them burn. Let them send nothing but wounded men to Guadalcanal for all I fucking care. Marines will take care of them. Right? My outnumbered Marines. Still taking a lot of flack. Look at that Japanese fleet burning. There's my fleet. Japanese fleet burning in the slot. These Japanese merchant ships can obviously absorb a lot of damage, or my boys are just not pounding them in the dirt. Well, they ceased fire for one thing. So why do they cease? Oh, that's because I'm retreating. And it takes me like 60 seconds to retreat, and there's nothing left but merchant ships. Tell you what, I'm gonna end the stream after this. I want to take a break. I may do some flying circus. Got some supper sitting on the table downstairs. Gonna snag some up. See if I can do a stream of flying circus. Depends on who's available on the squadron this evening. Nasta 5. If we've got a bomber operation going on, I may hop into that, fly some top cover. Flying Circus is a flight simulator IL-2 Sturmovik, where you basically fly biplanes from the Great War. I fly with a VR, and it's a fantastic experience. Great experience, great squadron that I fly with. Good people, great game. All right, battle's over. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end this tonight. I can't afford to do one of these 3-hour streams, but I really appreciate you guys joining me. I'm just right now, frankly, I'm floundering about trying to figure out a strategy, how to deal with the fact that I lost the USS Hornet. I don't know what this campaign has as far as, supplying me with new engineering and fuel points in order to first off supply New Georgia Island with a port and at least a level 2 airfield that'll give me Dauntless dive bombers. We can see at Guadalcanal we got 3,800 infantry left. I would love for more resources in order to run up troops into the slot and land them at Lunga Point, but I just don't know how this campaign's going to handle that. The other thing too is I lost the USS Hornet. I'm down a carrier, and the USS Wasp I believe was in this theater, but I don't believe it's modeled in the game. So I've really got my hand tied behind my back right now. I say that despite the fact that if you look at the losses, I've lost a Fletcher, a Yorktown, a merchant ship, and a Gato. And look what the enemy has lost. Just an obscene amount of ships. We've sunk 31 ships for 4 of ours. So we're doing pretty good in spite of the loss of the Hornet. You would think I'd be able to take Guadalcanal, but I don't have the resources. I got 3,800 men, and the enemy has at least 3 times more troops than I do, and I have no more troops in New Hebrides to send over there. So Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully it'll be on later on this evening. We'll see. It's been great. Thank you for watching. We'll talk with you soon. This has been Led Zamplet.